Hi boys, welcome back to the channel YouTube. I'm Navy Dad. This is Rusted Bolts Garage, and today is the day of reckoning. Yep. That's right. Today I made some decisions because, well, I had to. I was told you need to make a decision. So, by my lovely wife, that is. So, I have decided that I am going to sell the Chevelle and I am going to sell the Miata or part it out or something to that effect. And Old Blue, the truck, is going to become the primary for my channel. Because there was some asshole, oh, I can't say asshole, can I? Yeah, I can. Asshole. This isn't prime time. So he said something one time about, oh, you're going to be dead before you finish all those projects. Well, yeah, he might have been right. So it's just too much. I don't have the time, I don't have the bandwidth, and I don't have the space. Obviously, it's a 3-car garage. It's not a shop. So what I'm doing is I'm going to sell the Chevelle in September. I'm going to put it on eBay probably the second week of September. So you can watch for it there. Got a little bit of work left to do to get ready to sell. The Miata, I'm probably going to either sell locally as a complete project, which Miata prices have shot through the roof. If you look lately, if you're a Miata fan, holy crap. $1,500 cars a year and a half ago, people are trying to get $5 grand for them. And they're disappearing off of Facebook Marketplace rapidly, so I don't get what's going on. But anyway, so I'm going to do that. And Old Blue is going to become the primary. Now, there was a deal made between my beautiful wife and getting rid of those. She said, you need to make a decision. And I did. But the deal was, I get to buy my dream car. Yes, my dream car for almost 40 years. Or a particular model of a model that's been built for a very long time. You can probably figure it out what it is, or you've probably seen it on my, my Instagram. So we'll get into that. That's not really going to be a project car. It'll show up every once in a while on the channel, like, you know, I'm going to put big brakes on it, you know, do exhaust system, stuff like that. But not a primary on the channel. Old Blue is. And we got lots of things planned for this truck. I love this truck, and it's going to be, it's not going anywhere. This is Texas, it's trucks. You don't sell your trucks, right? So that is what we're going to do. So right now what we're going to do is we're going to head over to my buddy's shop where it's temporarily stored, and I'll introduce you into that vehicle. And I'm also going to give you kind of a quickie view of my buddy's shop. And when I say shop, it's not a business. It's a shop for his car collection. He has a very large car collection. I think he's 34 cars now. And we're actually going to do, later this fall, we're going to do a shop tour. And we're going to break it down into Corvettes, race cars, exotic cars, muscle cars, and other. Yeah, there's a couple cars that fall into the other category. So, and we'll just kind of go through that. But so I'll give you just a quick glimpse of that, and just to wet your whistle. There is one of the top probably 10 rarest 69 Z28s in there, and a Hemi Cuda. So that gives you an idea of what's in the shop. So anyway, let's head over and I'll introduce you to my new ride, and then we'll have a drink of beer. All right, so actually that's going to be tomorrow for me, and like 8 seconds for y'all. Okay, so I'm doing this vlog style, which I hate. Anyway, we are at an undisclosed location somewhere in North Texas where my car is and where a bunch of other cars are. Now, I'm just going to show you a quick snippet of what's in this garage. There are 2 others. So this is just a fast snippet. Yeah, and so that kind of gives you an idea of some of the cool stuff that's in the shop. Now, this is my best friend's shop. We've been friends for almost 40 years. No, I guess 40 years. Jesus. First time I met him was in 78 or 79. And he rolled up to my other friend Brian's house. And 2 friends named Brian, one with an I, one with the Y, and they always argue. But he rolled up in a twin-engine go-kart that would go 100 miles an hour. I'm like, we are going to be fast friends and have been ever since. So now I'm going to show you what cool thing that I made a deal with my wife to buy. There it is. Now, what's so special about this car? Well, I'm going to show you. I hate this camera. I hate this vlog bullshit. Hold on, I got to open the hood. All right, hood's open. You ready? Yeah, there you go. The Lingenfelter. Pretty freaking cool. So the car is super clean. 18-inch wheels. Those are OZ wheels that have been on it since the 90s. 6-speed, of course, because a real Corvette has 3 pedals. I don't care if you got some freaking C8 with gazillion horsepower and goes 220 miles an hour. That is the only way to drive a Corvette. So again, it's super clean. More about this car. It really, it's not a project car. It's a driver. A few things will show up here and there on the channel every once in a while, like I'm going to upgrade the brakes and things like that. But mainly, we're going to be sticking with old Blue. And he will be the primary for the channel. But I don't know if you believe in karma or God or any of that sort of stuff. I'm not really a huge God-fearing person. But there's something, right? I was supposed to find this car. And I know this is going to really sound weird. But I had made a deal locally here in Dallas on an 89 blue convertible, dark blue with blue interior, really rare car. 36,000 original miles, one owner until 2020. Cash in hand, go to pick it up, and the guy decides he doesn't want to sell it. I'm like, okay, I can understand that and respect that. A couple days later, going through Facebook Marketplace, and while cursing freaking Facebook because somehow my search parameters got screwed up and I was looking in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And I was getting ready to, I'm not going to go buy a car in freaking Tulsa. There's got to be something in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. This car comes up, and I see the color, and I know it's rare. Very rare. Only 417 built in this color. I'm like, okay, huh. And I look at it further, and the guy didn't really make a note of the Lingenfelter package on it until you look at the pictures. And I'm like, holy crap. Anyway, made the deal on the car, ended up with it 3 days later. But this car is really interesting. This car was actually the number 124th Corvette coupe built in 1991. It was built the first production week. It was built on August 1st, 1990. It was delivered and ordered by CPC Bowling Green. CPC stands for Chevrolet Pontiac Canada, but it's not just that. In fact, I think just about all the pre-production ZR1s in 89 and early 90 were actually delivered to CPC. This car has no records at all until almost a year and a half later at the end of 1991. It had 3,700 miles on it the first time it got titled. So I'm trying to figure out, if you know anybody with CPC, I've got the build sheet, I've got all that stuff, but I need to find out what happened to this car during that time. What did GM do with it? Was it a show car? Was it a test car? Was it an executive car? I don't know. I mean, it's a rare color combination. Who knows what it was? But I haven't found out anything on it yet, and I'm still searching, so it'll be kind of fun. So anyway, yeah. pretty cool car. It really is. It's my dream car. I have been in love with the C4 Corvette since I first got the Road and Track preview magazine, which was a whole magazine that Road and Track put out right before the 94 or 84 Corvette came out. So, I mean, this is my car. This is my dream car. Always has been. It's just so cool. So, anyway, we are going to get back to the channel with old Blue here shortly. All the stuff I was telling you about, that's all going to happen. The domino effect is totally in play right now. Freaking doors are off of it and everything. It's a mess. But all that's going to get done. Power folding mirrors. I'm also going to paint the roof white. Pearl white, actually. And we're going to do a bunch of other stuff. And, of course, when all that's done, we're going to start working on our V8 conversion. And again, it's not an LS. So, look forward to Shop Crawl with Brian, we're going to do both shops and go through everything. We're going to break it down again. Like I said, we're going to break it down at Corvettes, of course, race cars, muscle cars, exotics, and other. Yeah, I know there's a couple of things that fall into the other category. So anyway, look forward to it soon. Okay, yeah, so that was way too late last night at the shop. So as you can see, the truck's coming along. Yes, the domino effect, of course, is in full swing. And getting ready to get the old Chevelle ready to sell, cleaning up a few last minute things, and then it's full-time OBS for this channel. So, and you know, a little C4 stuff every once in a while. And don't worry, I promise not to do the top 10 mods for a C4. The 6 things you need to know about your C4 Corvette. There's like 500 videos on that. I will not do that. Any video I do on the C4 Corvette is going to be something you either haven't seen before or hasn't been fully explained on any of the other channels or on the forums and that kind of stuff. So it's going to be stuff that's not, you know, what everybody else does. So, but actually, don't get me wrong. I've watched all those videos and I've learned a lot. So I'm not making fun of them. It's just that there's a little too many. All right. So there's beer in that refrigerator, but after last night, yeah, I'm just gonna be drinking water for a little while. Yeah. Okay. So y'all take care, and we'll see you next time, boys. You be safe, and next time, OBS stuff. I got a headache.